Okay, so finally, in this fifth video, I can show you what is displayed on this home screen after I log in. So in my previous videos, I have created some recent information so that things will show up on this screen for me to talk about. So as you've probably noticed, the relate to profit data that I'm using for these videos is out of date. So the information that I've added in the last couple of videos will show up here for us to talk about. So on this home page, you'll see a summary information here of what's going on in your subscription. On the right here is where a training presentation schedule can be displayed. And I will create a separate video that will show you how to add presentations so that they show up in this list. When your subscribers log in, they will be able to look at this list and see information on how to connect to upcoming training presentations. So there's an entire admin area to this website that allows you to add these presentations. So below that is one of the things that really separates Relate to Profit and gives you an idea of what you're doing with your contacts, what you're doing with your referral sources, and most importantly, the revenue that's being generated. So scroll a little to the right here. As you're recording activities, the lead time is calculated from the time that referrals are received to the time that money is first recorded for the person that you have been referred to. Now, I think I was entering the same date over and over, so my lead time is 0, which is pretty nice, but typically you're going to have a time from when the referral was created to when you actually record money being generated with the person that you were referred to. And if you refer back to that video on activities, I went through the process of how to record a referral and how to record revenue against the new contact that you've been referred to. So your closing ratio is the referrals that you've received producing money versus the number of referrals, the total value of all completed activities, and the average value of all completed activities. So depending on what activities you're recording, you should be consistent. These numbers can be helpful to kind of gauge where you are in your marketing process, in your word-of-mouth marketing process. So below this are these 3 graphs which give you a very quick snapshot of what's going on. So it's divided up here into 3 quadrants: introduced, trusted, and mature. This is the referral relationship that you have, and when you assign these to contacts, these graphs will show, this one specifically shows the scorecard points that you have recorded in the last 6 months with your contacts that are in the introduced referral stage. Okay, you'll see I have 0 in the last 6 months. These are the referral points that you have scored or recorded with people that are trusted. These are the referral points with people that are in the mature, and you'll see that I have 10 in the last 6 months. The rings around represent the people you've identified as referral sources in your contact sphere, in your power team, or as referral partners. So what this graph quickly shows me is that I have given points, given activities to somebody who I have listed as being in a mature relationship with me and being a referral partner with me. Okay, so it's in this quadrant in this green. So a lot of things that you can tell from this graph if it was populated with months worth of data, is you should be showing scorecard points with people that you've just been introduced to who are referral sources and in your contact sphere. If you are showing scorecard points for somebody who is set to introduced and is a referral partner, you should update that contact information, because if you have them listed as a referral partner, their contact information should reflect that it's more than an introduced referral stage. They should be trusted or mature at that point. So you can kind of do two things with these graphs. You can see that you are getting things done by having numbers here. You can see that you're getting things done with the variety of people in your database. You should have points with introduced, you should have points with trusted, and you should have points with mature, to make sure you are touching all of those different people in your database. You should have points in each of these rings to make sure you're touching base with people that you've classified in these different referral relationships. Additionally, you can see if you've got some errors in your data. Specifically, if you had somebody marked as introduced and a referral partner. Your referral partners should be marked as at least trusted and probably mature. So I hope that that makes sense, that you can use these graphs to make sure you're on target. You can set this graph to show you referrals received. And again, referrals received should be coming from trusted, and they should be coming from mature. If you've got referrals received coming from introduced, you can go to your reports and find out who has referred you and is still set to introduced. You probably want to set those people to either trusted or mature, since they are referring you business. So again, use this graph in two ways to make sure that you're getting referrals from who you think you should be, and also to make sure your contacts are set up properly. And then the same thing with the total value of referrals received. Remember that Neil Frazier was referred to me by Paula, and that $5,000 shows up here. That I have received business from somebody who I've marked as mature and a referral source. So again, use this graph in the same way to make sure you're getting referrals from where you think you should be getting, and to make sure you're getting people classified properly. So very powerful information here, that as you log in day to day, you can look at to see your numbers change and verify that you are doing the right thing. If you scroll down, you'll see a list of pending activities. So these are activities that you have entered without a completion date yet. So I'm going to sort this to see the most recent stuff that we put in for our demonstration. So you'll see these activities that I put in previous videos. And I did not put a completion date in these activities, so they're showing up in this list. I can quickly click this details button, go to this activity, and say that it's completed, add my notes, add the expense, add the time spent. Yes, Paula is an expensive date, and click save. And now it will show that that dinner is completed here. It now has a completion date. And if I go back to my home page, that activity is now gone from my list because I have completed it. So this home page has quite a bit of valuable information on it, particularly these graphs and these pending activities can kind of show you in a task list form what activities you have planned in advance, haven't completed yet, and allow you to quickly modify those activities. So that's the home page. I think now we're seeing how to get valuable information into Relate to Profit and how to get valuable information out of Relate to Profit.